Episode 8, Alice in Borderland, guys. The season finale just wrapped, and the mystery just gets deeper and deeper. Next season, guys, and I really think they're gonna pick this one up for a season 2. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna try to do live reactions to the episodes, so we'll have some video and stuff to watch. I'm gonna get my YouTubing skills and stuff together. I really love this show. So, this episode opens with a couple of schoolgirls, Momoka being one, wandering around an abandoned Harajuku. Love the surroundings. Everything looks really cool. And then down the rabbit hole we go. I love how mysterious even the final episode is, and it still manages to keep your attention. So down the rabbit hole we go. Momoka and her friend are showing us a little bit of what they believe is the inside. So what they believed was the control center. And what I'm putting together is it's like a call center or an outsourced center. They were running some operations, but there's ultimately, a bigger boss or a higher up, which I think is really cool. I think there's an opportunity there to take the story to new heights. So when we open this episode, there's still a blazing inferno of human bodies burning. We've got 15 minutes left. We're still in the witch hunt game. Aguni at this point is just in total meltdown. He's murdering. The militants are just wholesale slaughtering everyone at the beach. Like I said in the last review, just destroying this whole quote unquote experiment. And he comes out, Arizu finally comes out and arrives and gives a lot of exposition. I gotta be honest with you guys, a lot of Arizu's speeches in this last episode, I understand they were necessary, but they weren't my favorite parts. I love what we found out from some of those revelations. That Aguni, first he says he's the witch. Once it was found out that he was the murderer of the Hatter. I always call him the Mad Hatter, but the Hatter. He decided he didn't want to live anymore, was willing to take the whole group down with him in his quote-unquote agony. So I thought that was interesting. It's an interesting play on words. It's an interesting cultural play. And then another girl comes out and she says something to the effect of, I'm the game master, or I'm, something like that, in order to distract Aguni so that they can burn Momoka. And a laser, just goes right through her head and she dies. You're constantly reminded of how little freedom you have in this new Tokyo. They let you do just what they want you to do and no more. So, wow. They finally are able... Arizu finally reveals, the Hatter, and it's finally revealed that Momoka is the witch, and she's finally burned, and they do win this witch hunt game, or they make it on to the next day. Arisu and Usagi follow Momoka's video and go down into the subway to try to find the command center or the mainframe. And they find, this building, they find this old abandoned center, and all of the employees are dead. Lasers have gone through everyone's head sitting in this command center. And I think it's revealed that because the players won the game, the administrators lost theirs and were all wholesale murdered. That's chilling, because in this uncertain world, you think you've gotten a job, or you think you're working with, the powers that be, and they show you at every turn how powerless you are. I think there's an opportunity there in season 2 for people to come together and kind of form an army against whoever these people are. But after they see this wholesale slaughter, all of the video projections around them start going. And a lady comes up and says, "Congratulations, you guys won. More games. Tomorrow at noon, the games start again." So season 2, we're back. We've got some fresh new games. They teased us with some really fun ones this season, so I'm super, super excited to see what kind of games, what kind of CG, because there was some simple but some cool computer graphics in this season, so I'm interested to see where they go with maybe a larger budget. But super excited for episode 2. I'm gonna butcher his name, the blonde character, Chesina. He's my favorite character. Arisu I really like, but he is a traditional anime hero, which is very cool. But I like how non-traditional, the blonde character is. He's super, super smart, super creative, very mysterious. His sexuality is a little bit ambiguous. And I appreciate that. I like that this show is not all about romance and sexuality and different things like that. But a lot of people and a lot of groups are still represented. Last thing that I want to say, and it's just a cultural note, from being an American, I really like, and I'm really struck with, even though the entire cast appears to be Japanese, everyone is so unique and different, and they show such a diverse cast, if you understand what I mean. Even though it is a homogenous cast, people are coming from different lifestyles, different socioeconomic backgrounds, and it's really nice to see a range of people, that come from Japanese culture, and they're all kind of thrown into, these games in this mysterious situation. One of my favorite shows, guys. Who are your favorite characters? Chota and Kurambe, I'm still heartbroken that we lost them. Through flashbacks and things like that, hopefully we haven't seen the last of them. What happens in this new Tokyo, in this parallel reality, I'm hoping for our friends' sake that it doesn't translate to the real world so that we can see them again. But live reactions, hopefully, guys, for season 2. Tell me your favorite characters, your favorite game. Leave me a comment if you went on this journey with me. I really appreciate meeting some new friends. Leave me a like, a comment, and please consider subscribing, especially for season 2. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.